With unemployment stuck above 9%, there was some hope that Congress and the president might return from vacation and put aside political bickering. But it appears they are picking up right where they left off. Today, just choosing a date for the president to address Congress turned political. More on that in just a moment, but first, let us show you Los Angeles, where the lines of the unemployed continued to grow today. You're looking live at a jobs fair where folks told us they are desperate for leadership in Washington. Today, the president asked to address a rare joint session of Congress next week so he could lay out a jobs plan. We have 3 reports tonight on the jobs crisis. First, Norah O'Donnell at the White House.
Scott, tonight we don't know when the president's major job speech is going to occur. President Obama had asked to speak on Wednesday evening, but the Speaker of the House, John Boehner, said no and suggested the president delay his speech by a day.
President Obama said today our nation faces unprecedented economic challenges and formally sent this letter to the congressional leadership asking to give his major job speech next Wednesday, September 7th. He wrote, "It is our responsibility to find bipartisan solutions to help grow our economy." But White House Press Secretary Jay Carney was forced to defend the timing of the speech, which would occur at the same time as a Republican primary debate.
Would you describe that timing as coincidental?
It is coincidental. You can never find a perfect time. There are major events that occur on television. There are, other issues that you have to deal with, as well as congressional scheduling and the president's scheduling.
This afternoon, Speaker Boehner said that, in fact, the congressional scheduling would not work because the House is not in session until just hours before the president requested to speak. Furthermore, the House and Senate must vote to allow for a joint session of Congress. So the Speaker responded with a letter to the president, suggesting he delay the speech until Thursday night. "It is my recommendation that your address be held on the following evening," he wrote.
Scott, normally the timing of such a speech before Congress is settled behind closed doors. The protocol in the past has been for the White House to clear the request with the Speaker before it has been announced. But tonight, Speaker Boehner's office says that they were given just a 15-minute heads up from the White House. Now, the White House says that the Speaker's office raised no objection to the date. Scott?
Norah, stand by for just a second as we turn to CBS News political analyst John Dickerson. John, sounds like we have a failure to communicate.
It's a much darker atmosphere than the last time the president spoke to a joint session of Congress, when members of Congress, instead of sitting with their political party, paired off. Republicans sitting with Democrats as a sign of bipartisanship. We're a long way from that now, and we're a long way from jobs and the economy, the topic of the president's address and the issue both parties say is so important. This is a grim opening to what was already expected to be a tough fall, with another big budget fight over cutting $1.5 trillion from the budget. A debate that will be about the size and scope of government, and it's kicking off with a spat about scheduling.
And Norah, back at the White House, how does the president intend to move forward from here?
Well, they're going to have to negotiate just when this speech is going to occur. But already the president has signaled that he is going to use Congress as a political foil, that he will lay out significant proposals to jumpstart the economy. And he has said that if Congress does not go along with that, he's going to blame Congress in this next year's election.
Thanks,
Scott?
Norah.